like to think of myself as a mental chef, serving up food to anyone who's hungry for it. And just like with any meal, sometimes my words hit the spot and other times they may not be to your taste. But that's okay. I've learned to make peace with that reality. When I'm not stirring up thoughts and ideas through my writing and speaking, I'm busy building my law practice into a thriving business. But let me tell you, nothing fuels my soul quite like sharing my passion with others. It wasn't always easy for me to follow my inner yearning, though. I used to worry so much about what others thought of me. But when I finally let go of that fear, I was amazed at the energy and vitality I found within myself. One day I had a realization. It's time to ask ourselves, who am I really? It can be scary to face those raw truths, but if we can let go of our egos and societal labels that trap us, we might find that we're nowhere near where we thought we'd be. Our misery has become the norm because we've let others dictate our paths far too long in a world that should be ours to conquer and enjoy. I know because I used to live miserably too, but it doesn't have to be that way. Two raw truths that I've learned on my journey to a more fulfilling life. Raw truth number one. I had a law practice for a very long time, but I wasn't building a business. I realized that if I wanted to create the life I wanted, I needed to learn how to sell and how to build. My ego of being a lawyer with multiple degrees meant nothing if I couldn't use those degrees to build a business. I had to get out of my comfort zone and stretch myself to build something more by admitting first what I don't have. Raw truth number two. For a long time, I was a wife, but I had no real relationship with my husband. I just wore the label of married, wife, and mother. But I had to decide what was most important, wearing the label of married while being miserable or having a loving relationship with someone I wanted to be with. I had to let go of the label married for a while so I could focus on building a real relationship. You see, society will trap into labels that give perceived prestige and status, but they also rob you of your soul and your own existence. Don't let labels fool you. The college degree doesn't matter if you're stuck in a job you hate or you ignore what you really want to do trying to find a job within your degree field because society says that's what you're supposed to do with your degree. Being married for 20 years isn't an honor if all you had was quantity of years without the quality of being in a relationship with someone you can relate with. Get to know yourself and don't let society tell you who you have to be. Be honest with your heart. See your life for what it is and for what it isn't. And if you have to take a break, take it. If you have to end a marriage, end it. If you have to adjust your spending to quit that job to pursue that inner yearning that feeds your soul, adjust and quit. Let's break free from those labels that trap our minds from living free and our hearts from living happy. Let's start living the life we truly want. Remember, this is Sean Speaks, and brain health is mental wealth.